Right guys, welcome back. Welcome to La Vaca Negra, and you won't be a genius to work out that it's an Argentinian steakhouse, one of the best steakhouses or the best steaks in Madeira. You're not going to go wrong at this place, so I can't wait to show you, but they are huge. So what I've done is I've enlisted some help. My father is here joining us in the video. First time ever in a video, and he's a little bit nervous, so go easy on him. But, well, when the steak's on the line, well, he didn't want to do it until I said there was a steak on the line. So here he is. Looking forward to it?
I think I might just get through it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let me show you the meat. These are the normal steaks, huge steaks. Let me show you what we've got. We have the costeletta, the cutlet. This is actually just the ribeye steak on the bone. You have the T-bone, which I'm sure you guys know it's sirloin and fillet. You have the picanha, or as we would say in English, rump steak, the sirloin, the ribeye, and the fillet. And they all look awesome. They're all huge, very thick cuts. You can just see the caps of fat on all of these. You know that's going to be flavor, flavor, flavor. They look awesome. It's just a case of deciding which one you want, to be honest, guys. They're cooked on the wood or over charcoal. You can see the charcoal grill here. Look at that. And on top, you have this hot plate. At the minute, they're just cooking some of the ribs for the mixed grill. And then you've got the wood burning down over there. Obviously, that would be far too hot to cook them on. And you've just got the stacks of wood beneath. Real wood. As I say, guys, this place is awesome. And it's going to be a good evening. So welcome to the video. Hope you enjoy it as much as I'm going to enjoy it. And let's think about what we're going to order. Menu, you have starters, the wood grill, or the beef, essentially, and then some main courses and desserts. In terms of starters, we're going to get some. They make the most amazing empanadas here. And the guy's from Argentina, he makes them here. Right, you hungry?
I am, actually.
Yeah, I hope you are. Just caught him trying to sign in on social media to check in. I said, he's working tonight, he's not here for pleasure. So, I think we're going to share some... we're going to share some empanadas. And I think chorizo, cooked on that grill, will be good. And we'll get bolo de caco as well to go with that.
That's before the main.
Yeah, that's before the main. Exactly. And then steak, which one do you fancy?
I think I'm going to go for the T-bone.
T-bone? All right. And I'm going to go for the cutlet, the ribeye on the bone.
Medium rare.
Medium rare?
Medium rare.
Okay. And I'm going to go medium rare as well, I think. So that's the order. Let's watch him cook it. Okay, in we go. Order's done. Ordered a lot of food. I don't know how we're going to get through it all, but that's the point in this place. You eat a lot of food. Hola, tudo bem?
This is the man.
This is the man. What's your name?
Amilcar.
Amilcar.
Yes.
What's your role here? What?
He works in the back.
You work in the back? You make the empanadas?
No, another guy.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's okay. You can be in it anyway. Just say yes. Just say yes. You make the empanadas? See. Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. See, friendly people here. Anyway. Oh, now he's got more going on there. He's got some fillets at the back that we saw. Look at this. And this, Miguel. Nice to meet you. The grill master. And let's be honest, guys. If you're cooking over fire, if you're cooking over that raw, open flame, you need to be pretty good and know what you're doing just to, you know, use the skill, use the touch. Look at it. What's he got going on? He has the sweet potato, he's got chorizo, black and normal chorizo. He's got the ribs going, cooking slowly, and the fillets at the back. And he's looking after the wood. So he's definitely got a job on his hands. But already, I mean, you can feel the heat coming off there. Surprised if he has any hair. Oh, he has got hair on his arms. He's working hard already, just at opening. And just imagine what it's like when this place is full. He's got an entire grill full of steaks going. All right, guys, empanadas and the chorizo and the bolo de caco has hit the table. Check this out. Look at the size of that. You've got the bolo de caco, the bread, the Madeiran stone-baked bread with the garlic butter on top. Those 3 different types of chorizo on the inside. And then these empanadas, can't remember which is which, but we'll find out when we dig in, with some sweet potato crisps. But these are not small. Look at them. Look at the size of it. But how amazing do they look? This is just the starter. What are you thinking?
I just can't wait to get tucked in with it.
Let's do it then. Go on, you can have the honours of cutting it in half. Which one is this?
I reckon that's the cheese one, isn't it?
Yeah, cheese and what? Cheese and chicken. What do we reckon? Carne, meat. And then one of these must be the tuna and then the ham and cheese. I reckon, let's go tuna. Ham and cheese. So that's the tuna.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, it's the last one, it has to be. Yeah, tuna.
Yeah.
Which one would you like to try? Well, should we try? All right, let's try
that
the.
one.
Wait a second. Let me just show these guys first. So on the inside, you can see. Well, first of all, the pastry. How crumbly the pastry is. Imagine just water, flour, salt, maybe a little bit of butter, like a pie pastry, but very authentic, very traditional. I mean, you get empanadas all over the world, Spain, Latin America, but in Argentina they have numerous different types. And the guy, as I said, is from Argentina, and these are pretty damn good. But you can see that filling. Maybe not the most authentic cheese, gooey cheese and chicken, little bit of pepper, little bit of onion, little bit of carrot.
Yeah.
Oh no, just pepper, no carrot.
Finely chopped carrot, isn't it?
No, it's pepper.
Oh, pepper.
Okay, should we try it? Cheers.
Go for it. Cheers. Got very hot.
It's stringy cheese.
Really lovely.
Yeah, the pastry
So
is so
light,
good.
isn't it?
Yeah, the pastry just melts in your mouth. Used to be not a pastry chef.
I was a baker,
You were a baker.
but
yeah.
I didn't make these sort of things. That is really nice.
Yeah, that one's good. Good start. I'm glad we're sharing them though.
I don't know. It's a shame.
Oh my god.
But best leave the cheese one till last.
Yeah, guys, that cheese is molten because they're deep fried. They're not baked. They are fried, but they're not oily.
No.
There's no greasiness.
They're very light.
I don't feel like I want to wipe my hands.
Try this one.
Carne. Okay.
Cheers.
Again, the minced. You can see the minced. I'm guessing it's beef, minced beef on the inside, very fine with some onion in there. The classic empanada. This is kind of what you would judge them by, I guess.
That's really nice as well.
Yeah, and the taste of the meatiness. But for me, it doesn't really matter what the filling is. It's the pastry that's so good and why you want to keep eating, especially, well, hold on, I'll show you guys. This is what I mean, guys. Right on the crust, where those juices have just seeped in to that crust and made it a little gooey with the crispiness. For me, that's where it's at. Oh my. That crimpled part.
I bet you have some greenery as well, because I'll be in
Get
trouble.
out. Right. 2 to go.
Which one's this one?
This one is tuna. Again, onion and pepper on the inside. You can see packed, jam-packed. They don't scrimp on these.
It's very nice as well.
And then finally, the one you chose, ham and cheese. Can take the boy out of England, but you can't take England out of the boy. He wanted a little ham and cheese empanada to remind him of his school lunches. Little ham and cheese sandwich when he ran to school.
I lived so close to school, I couldn't stay for long.
Get lost. Go on. I think you're going to have to admit there's going to be a lot of food. Put that one down and try the next one.
I'll just eat this first.
Yeah, we'll see. Watch him struggling later. All right, ham and cheese.
That tuna's lovely.
Okay, so it's a different type of cheese. Same gooey cheese, but it's a white cheese. The other one was more like the gooey American cheese.
The good thing, the fat of the cheese hasn't melted into pastry either, has it?
And which was your favourite?
The first two, I think.
Yeah, me too.
But you can't fault any of them, to be
No,
honest.
you can't fault any of them, and as I say, that pastry is where it's at. But for me, the carne, the meat, is the best, the classic. But if I'm honest, guys, when you come here, order the empanadas. You need to learn about pacing yourself. He's not very good at that. All right,
Well,
I think we need to put these aside, move them out of the way, and then we're coming on to this, the bolo de caco, the chorizo, 3 different types of chorizo, the black one with, the black one with the blood, the red one with the wine, and then the normal one with the paprika, and the bolo de caco. I think this one is going to be a fork. Let's see if we can work out which is which. Looks like it's, well, to be honest, it's so charred from
Put
that.
one on there.
So charred from that that grill. Wow.
Oh, you can taste the
smoke. You can see, I mean, just how crispy it's gone. Almost like chorizo crisps, some of them, and some of them are more juicy, where the fat is just melted. And, well, come on, chorizo and garlic and bread, you're not really going to beat that combination. But what I also like is you can see here, you have the chimichurri. You have herby, lemony dressing to go on it, which just cuts straight through. Because chorizo, it is a bit fatty, it is a bit rich. And yeah, perfect combination, Argentinian sauce. Right, I want you to try, actually you're my father, I don't mind using my hands. I want you to try the black one, the one with the blood, with some of that chimichurri and the bolo de caco. So try that, if you can pick it up.
Excuse my fingers. Right, ready?
Yeah. What do you reckon?
That is really nice.
Go on, explain it.
It's a good combination with both.
Yeah? And it is earthy. If you don't like black sausage, black pudding, it doesn't taste low. Like, you should try it. It's earthy, it is meaty. It doesn't taste bitter, it doesn't taste rancid. Just a nice combination.
Really
and
nice.
Actually, I just love that there's 3 different types. It might get a bit boring if there was just a plate of one type, maybe a bit overbearing. But because there's 3 different types, it's different each time you try it. And as I say, it goes perfectly with that crisp bolo de caco. Anyway, I'll let him graze on that, eat too much. Let's go see how the steak's getting on. How long have you been working here?
3 years.
3 years? Oh, so
Two.
2 years. So you really are an expert. That's the cutlet. Look at that. Insane. Just selecting, obviously hand-picking the ones for us. Oh, Dad is going to... he said, oh, I had a bit of a late lunch. I hope it's not too much food. No, Dad, it's not. Insane. So, salt. Onto the salt. Salts it. Thick salt. The crusty salt. Rubbed in that. Look at that. Look at that. So he's just prepping the coals, ready for the steaks to go on, prepping the grill, rubbing it down with the wire brush, you know, making sure it won't stick. And then when it's, I guess, when it's ready, come to temperature, he's going to put them on. So you start it on the fat. When you put it on the grill,
Yes.
you put it on this. Okay.
It's
To-
crispy.
Yes, okay. There's the tip, there's the skill. Put it on the fat first. I mean, we know that. Actually, I do it at the end when I'm cooking, but they put it down on the fat, let it render out, and then he'll put it down to cook the steak. Smart. All right, the moment has come. Steaks are going onto the grill. Fat side down again. And on these ribs, you can just, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The spark nearly got me, but I was just saying, you can just see, because of the heat of the grill, how hot it is, and trust me guys, it is hot. You can see the caramelization on the outside of the meat, on the fat, on the bone, and on the meat. And that is where the flavor is going to come from. They've rendered down, fat's rendered, and gone a little crispy. Now it's time to get them onto the side. So you flip them first. So it is a real loving process. Looking after them. And that is how they're cooked to perfection. And so much love and care goes into it. That's why you're going to get a good steak at this place, guys. Now they go on the side, ready for their proper cook. But you can see already, if I can show you, look how crispy, I can get this in here, look how crispy that fat has gone on that grill. As I say, he's maintaining it perfectly, the perfect heat. It's not burnt it, perfectly crispy, perfectly golden. Oh man, mouth is watering already. Ready to flip? Oh yes, oh yes, oh my. Look at the color, look at the bar marks, look at my hand burning up. They're starting, and not just starting to look good, they're starting to really smell good as well as that fat is rendering down, hitting the flames and hissing up. Amazing. Wow, amazing. Now we're rocking in here. Now we're busy. Full house, and he's got the Parrillada, absolutely full of meat. All the steaks at the back cooking, the chorizo, the tomatoes, the sweet potatoes still, the ribs. Oh my God. And chicken, and the chicken breast, as I said. Man, and he's still cutting more. Never stops. Insane. Insane. Okay, ready to plate. On goes the sweet potato and the grilled tomatoes. Little bit of chimichurri onto the tomato. Look at that. Even care putting the chimichurri on. And then the steaks. Wow. T-bone. Look at that. Look at that. And my one, the cutlet. Oh, not finished yet. Oh, they're giving us, wow. They're giving us a bit of rib. Look at this. Oh my God. Ah, he's done a good job. He's done it before. He's done it before. Half each. Madre mia. Wow. Exactly. You want the camera? Yeah. Right, let's head to the table. What do you reckon?
Well, that's what you call a steak.
Ah, perfect. Thank you. Oh yeah, there's still fries to come.
That's all right. That's what you call a proper steak.
That's what you call a proper steak. That's correct. What do you reckon? You regret eating so much of the starters now?
No, I'll manage this. No problem.
You'll manage it?
Yeah.
Challenge accepted. Let's see if he manages it. I mean, ridiculous, guys. Let me show you this. The size, you can see, in comparison to my hand, it dwarfs it. And as I say, they've given us some of the rib as well. Just look at that. Look at the fat cap on top of that rib. And it's been on there since I came here. And he's just cooked it to absolute perfection. So I expect the same from the steak.
I'd hate to see how big the mega T-bone steak was.
Exactly. This is just the normal size.
Not even just the normal one.
The mega T-bone. Yeah, that's just the normal one. Now that is a happy man. Wait till the fries come. And they come with homemade fries, of course, big bowl of them, and the sauces. You have 3 different sauces. You have the chimichurri that we've already seen with the chorizo. You have the vinaigrette mayonnaise, and you have the spicy chimichurri as well. So 3 sauces, fries, your tiny little steak, sweet potato, grilled tomato. We've got a little taster of the ribs.
I think I'm going to have to tuck in.
Okay, well, you're right, we should tuck in.
Should we try the ribs first?
Well, first of all, I'm just going to say, it looks insanely good. The bar marks, the golden fat on top, the smell, the juice coming out of it. And yeah, I can't wait to tuck in, even though I'm starting to feel full just from the empanadas and the starter. But we should tuck in, we should cut into it. I should show you on the inside.
Slice of the rib first.
Okay, go on. Oh, should we try the rib first? With a knife and fork? Wow.
That's nice.
Look at that, so I've just cut into it. You can see, still pink, still blushing. Huge, thick chunk of meat there. Let's get into it.
It's the first time I've seen a rib with actually meat on it.
I mean, that's true. They really are like dino ribs, huge ribs, really big, juicy, tender. Again, smoky. You can taste the quality of the meat. As you chew, the juice just comes out of it more and more. Cooked absolutely perfectly, not overcooked at all. Just pulls away from the bone.
It's so juicy.
So juicy. So that cut, the rib, they let us try it so I can tell you guys, or tell you guys if it's good or not, and it is fantastic. But that comes on the mixed grill. As I say, 40 euros for 2 people, a lot of meat. You could probably share it between 3 and 4 if I'm honest. Great value. It's all about the steak for us. Let's tuck into that. Go on, you can have the honors of trying the steak first.
Get some juice.
Which side did you get? I've just gone off. So you've got the sirloin. As I say, you've got a bit of the fillet and the sirloin here on your T-bone, so.
That's
Tender?
Cooked to perfection. Eh?
Yeah? And what about the flavour? Good?
Tastes so much better cooked over a wooden fire.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, and I should probably try my ribeye. Cooked on the bone. Normally I have it off the bone, I have ribeye here, but he did tell me if this is his favourite cut, and it makes sense, cooked on the bone, more juicy, more flavour. Let's just get into that and see, how has he cooked it? 2 years of training, let's say. Let's see. Oh yeah. He knows what he's doing, guys. He's definitely done this before, you can see. Pink, perfectly pink, succulent and juicy in the middle, but how does it taste? Yeah. I love ribeye. May not be as tender, may not be as melt in the mouth as other cuts, but what you get from that is flavour, the fat, the marbling. And perfect with that extra oomph with a bit of red wine. But the only thing that can make it go better, not just the fries, which are delicious, are those sauces. So I'm going to give you a little bit of all of them. A little bit of chimichurri sauce. Just move it over. A little bit of chimichurri sauce. The mayonnaise, vinaigrette. And then the one I thought you would like, the spicy chimichurri. So you had a bit of practice last night, didn't you, on the spiciness?
I think you tried killing me last night.
I made him a Thai curry last night and he was struggling.
I did struggle.
I'm going to give myself a little bit of that mayonnaise and a little bit of the spicy chimichurri. You all right? Spicy? That's what he sounded like last night, funnily enough. All evening. So a little bit of spicy chimichurri and a little bit of that mayo on the meat. Mm. It's not that hot.
It has a kick in at the very end.
What it is delicious. And it just elevates it to the next level. Actually, what I love is that mayonnaise, that vinaigrette mayonnaise, a little bit of acidity there to cut through. You think you're going to finish that? You were storming ahead.
I like the outside fat on it.
Yeah? Go on, show
really
them that.
crispy. That's what you get when you cook it over a wooden fire.
Look at that. The benefit. Let me finish my bit. Wow. The benefit of him putting it down on that fat first, you can see how crispy that has gone. Golden crispiness there. Thick cap, you can see how thick it is. And that just allows it to take that heat and just render out that fat. And well, I think that piece is going to be pretty good.
Try with some of your spicy sauce.
And that was hardly a dip.
It was enough though.
Good?
You won't get a better steak, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to go some. I mean, if we know anything about the Argentinians know how to cook meat. Madeira is a meat-eating place. I mean, if you love meat, Madeira is the place for you. But this one is right up there for flavour. It may not be as refined as other places, but in terms of quality, in terms of flavour, in terms of, well, actually price as well, so the prices are pretty good. I mean, under 30 euros for these steaks, with the sides, with the sauces. Not really going to complain, are you?
The price of your steak compared to what you'd pay in the restaurants in England.
Oh, unbelievable. If that was in London, actually I brought my uncle here a week ago, and he eats at Hawksmoor. 3-4 times the price as this place for the same sort of thing. So you can't really go wrong with that. What I want you to try is this sweet potato. It's cooked over the charcoal, slow cooked. So yeah, try that. Let me know what you think.
That's got so much flavour to it.
Yeah? Yeah, the sweet potato. The sweet potato is good.
So sweet as well.
Shouldn't leave it on the side of the plate. It's slow cooked over the charcoal, and it just reduces down the juices inside and the intensity and that char, the black char on the outside. I mean, I know what it tastes like, but I'm going to try it again for you guys. Oh my God. It's like the best version of sweet potato that you can imagine. So intense, so sweet, but so savory and smoky and crispy on the outside, soft in the middle.
Try it with some of that spicy
Wow.
stuff on it.
Oh yeah, okay.
You've got the sweet and sour then.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, yeah. Look at you with the flavour combinations. Yeah. Go on, get that in.
You know I taught you everything you knew.
Yeah, that's what he likes to think.
Absolutely beautiful.
I mean, to be honest, guys, I'm pretty full. Feels like a food challenge already for me, but it is so good. And they are used to people not finishing, so you can take food away. But this is definitely one of the restaurants you need to get on your list. And I will say, book ahead, because the phone has been ringing all evening. He told me they weren't going to be very busy tonight. The phone hasn't stopped ringing since I got here, and now they're about to be full. So do book ahead, don't be disappointed. I'll tell you what though, guys, I cannot explain how big these steaks are. It feels like I've been eating and eating, and it doesn't actually look like they've disappeared. Yours looks like it's disappeared. I don't know what's happening. Mine's like a never-ending steak.
I'm not talking so much. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, that's true. But what I want to try, he's tried it, says it's good. I want to try that fat. The struggle is real. So, a little bit of that fat, that golden fat on the end. I think chimichurri, because I'm going to want something to cut through it. So a little bit of chimichurri on top, herb, lemon, garlic. The beef itself is flavorful, but the fat is on another level. It's soft, it's crispy on the outside, it's soft, and then it just melts, and the flavor that is released just coats the top of your palate.
you say
Insanely
it's like
good.
buttery, really,
Yeah. Yeah.
with a crispy outside.
Look at you. I think you've got a future. If you would like him to start his own social media channel on TikTok or something, comment and give him some love. Because I keep saying he would be good at it, but he won't do it. He's scared. What do you reckon?
No.
Why? Could be the life of Steve. Why not?
I don't think you'd want to see my life. It's too boring.
Yeah, that's true. When I told you that this steak was good, I think you're a bit skeptical, right? Good steak in Madeira. He was thinking, well, on the skewers with the espetada, but whether you just want a nice evening out, you're celebrating something, or you just fancy a good steak, this really is the place to come. Lovely staff, friendly, great steak, great value, huge. They must be 800 grams.
Easy.
Easily 800 grams. You're not going to leave this place hungry, let's say that. Well, you look like you enjoyed it. What do you reckon?
Really enjoyed it.
No, say what you just said.
I said I had an iron deficiency before I started, but I think I'm up to the right levels now.
Anyway, I think I'm defeated. He's finished. Now we've got to try dessert. All right, on to dessert. And I thought we'd just go for something light. This is the normal thing to have after a big rodizio or, you know, a big meat meal in a few countries in South America. Grilled pineapple, grilled on the grill, of course, and they give it with a bit of ice cream. Looks like it's 2 portions actually because it's so huge. I mean, look at the size of that slab of pineapple, but it's actually 1 portion, and we asked them to split it, so they've split it into 2 plates. Super light, super simple, I hope, and yeah. I mean, I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's just pineapple and ice cream. But I wanted to show you the traditional, the normal thing to have. So, strawberry ice cream. That's nice.
Lovely.
I don't know why he gave me a spoon instead of a fork. Ah, there. It was me picking it up. Okay, so cut that off. You can see again bar marks on the outside, caramelized on the outside. Warm.
That ice cream's really nice.
Yeah, super simple. Warm pineapple, grilled on the grill. You can't really beat it. And it's actually just a way to settle the stomach after a big meal, I would say. Very delicious. Good?
Very good. I've never had grilled pineapple before.
Will you be having it again?
I will be.
Ooh, that's me stuffed. As I said, guys, they do give you a little box to take away, so don't be worried about that. Do try the things. But yeah, great hosting, great food, great night, great wine, great dessert.
And great company.
Well, we'll let them decide on that.